All right, not gonna lie, every once in a while, I will save some of these photos that you send in and use them as screensavers because they are so beautiful. I think this one might be the one. Christy sent in this one, and you got the sun trying to peek through, kind of glistening that ice. It almost looks like I said postcard material, but do people send postcards anymore? I don't know. They should if they don't. But I will tell you that we got some beautiful photos in today of first snows, and we got this of Nautica and Zarina there. Love seeing these photos of the kids playing out in the snow. It's been a while since we've had a decent event that you could get out in. Now today we have had the winds picking up. You can see this is outside the TV station, the studio right now. I pointed it down at the trees and you can see they are blowing in the wind, and they have a coating of ice on them too. In some cases, a quarter to almost a half an inch of ice, and that adds a lot of weight to those trees. Now we've got a little bit more snow that's coming down. Most of that looks like it's kind of bursting up towards DC. I've been looking at the cameras up there. It is nasty up there where the blue is. That's where some of the heavier bursts of snow is. But we're going to see this back edge of the snow move through the Allegheny Highlands tonight, parts of the New River Valley, with some snow showers and snow squalls, if you will, that are moving through. Temperatures right now, 22 at Mountain Lake, 26 Benton Mountain, but in the valleys where we're still right around that 32 to 34 degree mark. So we may get some melting of that, but it's not good because what happens is if it melts, it's going to refreeze tonight as those temperatures drop very, very quickly. Now the winds have been gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. Notice almost a 40-mile-per-hour gust in the Roanoke Valley. This is going to cause even more problems with those power outages because the weight of ice on these branches is just absurd. Icy branches can weigh between 2 and 3 times their typical size, and then when they fall on that power line, of course, it causes issues. Not to mention, a half an inch of ice on a power line could add up to 500 pounds. That's why everything kind of sags down when you see that. Ice is very, very heavy, and we've had a lot of that today and did not get a whole lot of melting of that this afternoon. Now, anything that's on the ground will refreeze tonight. That means that if you have still some sleet, snow along your car, it's going to be rock solid. Same thing along your driveways, your sidewalks, decks, things like that. If you don't get that up tonight, while it's still a little slushy, tomorrow it's going to be a solid sheet of ice as we get down into those teens and also the 20s. Highs tomorrow should get above freezing. East of the Blue Ridge, I think maybe the Roanoke Valley, Lexington probably get up to about 32 to 34 degrees. But through the New River Valley, we're going to be stuck in the 20s. Same thing towards Hot Springs tomorrow, and breezy conditions expected throughout the duration of tomorrow. I wanted to show you the overnight lows. We're not talking maybe 1 or 2 days where we've got teens. We're talking at least 4 days where we're going to likely be into the teens, and then even beyond that over the weekend into the 20s. So this is going to be a cold stretch of weather. You got to think about your friends, your neighbors, and yourself as well, because if you lose power, you're going to be stuck with an overnight low that's going to be way, way, way lower than what we're used to. Also want to give you the first alert on what could be another system that we're watching Friday into Saturday. Still some questions with this one. Looks like some of the models showing a little bit more snow with it, but any shift in that could bring some wintry mix in. But the timing of it, we'll have a better idea as we get closer. It's kind of trending more late Friday into Saturday, but we'll follow that closely for you. We're keeping our first alert weather day for tomorrow too for that ice along the roads. Nothing new falling, but it could be pretty slick along with those gusty winds.